Okay, here we've got a match of Ronnie versus Al in the Steve Smith Memorial Cup in 2011. I'm Andy Jackson of Tepid, the Ellesmere Port Pool Independent Division. And with me tonight I've got Nick Allen, the captain of the Bridgewater, on a Monday night. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Oh, fantastic. So, have you ever been to this Price Street Pool Lounge in Birkenhead?
I don't think so, no.
No, there's some nice tables there, probably similar standard to Riley's. Different type of cloths, maybe a bit more of a nap on these cloths. So let's talk through this frame then. This is 9 years ago. So who's your money on in this one then, Nick?
Big Al, he's more of an attacking player, isn't he? Ronnie's more of a safety player.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yes, well I think they've both got traits of the other one as well.
Yes.
But yeah, Al can certainly attack when he needs to. Ronnie, I think when he sees an opportunity, he'll go for it, won't he? And he's going to try a tough red here.
Yes.
Well, what's your verdict on that shot then?
Well, he's left. Am I wrong? But is there yellow in the mid? It goes in the middle.
Yeah, it goes in the mid. Well, he's taken one down the side.
Yeah.
I mean, he's set himself up there, Al, hasn't he?
Yes, there's left a red on there in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, Al's still got control of this one because he's got the yellow over the corner, hasn't he? And the black's tied up there as well. But I'm not completely sure of the rules being played here. I would imagine it's black ball rules.
Yes.
But then again, with it being 2011, I don't think they were really that well known, were they, in 2011, Nick?
No, I think they're more. It was more around Chester, wasn't it? Really, then.
Yeah, I mean,
anywhere else was playing. Because I think everybody else played. What World Wars is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but they always did play black ball in Chester, didn't they? You're right. It came to Birkenhead and Ellesmere Port a bit later.
Yes.
But yeah, 2011.
Because I think a lot of your port teams came across, didn't they? Eventually.
They did. Yeah, the Ellesmere Port League probably became black ball in 2017.
Well, I suppose they had to, because a lot of the teams came to Chester. Because you got Cliff's team. You had a team then, didn't you?
What, in the Chester League?
Yes.
Well, yeah, in the Chester. Yeah. We were playing for number 15. You would have still been at the cottage then, wouldn't you?
Yes.
But you didn't join the Thursday League till about a couple of years. Oh no, you started off in the Thursday League, and that was black ball, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
that was very difficult, because when I started, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know the rules, because nobody would tell me the rules. I remember we were playing away with the cottage, because one of my friends asked me to play. They were playing at Hull, and I only knew him, and he didn't really know the rules. So I went for pots, because I didn't have a clue what the rules were, because nobody would tell me.
Well, yeah, black ball rules, you can go for the pots more than you can in probably world rules and definitely old rules, can't you? So you probably weren't in too bad a position there, Nick. But yeah, when you don't know what's going on, it's very difficult to win a game of pool, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you might be able to play a combination shot which you didn't know you could play, or you're leaving somebody in a very easy position to finish the balls, aren't you? If you think you're playing Monday rules, and you maybe not know. Maybe if you think you're playing world rules and you think you don't know that you can make a foul which will completely lose you the game, more or less. There are certain good and bad points to all of them. If I'd have put money on it, I'd say this was world rules here. But But then again, world rules. Did you ever play much world rules, Nick?
I don't think I ever played any.
No. Well, world rules. What you could do, you could play deliberate foul. You could play this yellow onto the red, into the yellow, and keep. Well, he's actually yellow, isn't he? But if he was reds, he could have played the red onto the yellow and given Ronnie 2 shots. But he couldn't then take the free ball. Only if he was totally snookered could he do that. I think. Do you think Al's attacking prowess is gonna do him good in this frame then, Nick? From what you can see.
From what I can see, yes.
He's played a.
I think it's quite He's quite similar to you and me, really, isn't he? We're both attackers, really, aren't we?
Yeah, we certainly do like to attack, Nick. We can play a safety shot when required, but especially with you starting off in black ball, it kind of means that you like to attack more.
Yes.
And when you get into the cottage and you're playing all the old rules, you can find yourself in much longer frames and. But
Yes.
I mean, nonetheless, if you're in, I mean, I'll say this for certain. If you're in Monday rules or old rules, and you've got a chance, you should take that chance when it's there. You shouldn't keep tiptoeing around it until you get a better chance, because you might not get that better chance.
Yes.
I mean, Al's done quite well here. You can see he's got his two. Well, he's got Ronnie's. Sorry, is Al yellows here? Al's yellows, isn't he?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He put his yellows over the pockets, and then it meant that Ronnie couldn't finish. But now Al's got. Yeah, he's going for it here. He's probably lost his position a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for the middle.
And yeah, that's a great shot from Al. It's just a position.
Yeah, black's not easy now. I might have put the yellow in the corner.
Oh yeah, that would have afforded position. I mean, it was still a great pot. It was a tough pot. He's got 2 shots actually. I didn't realise Ronnie had fouled. Yeah, because I think he went to come off, and he might not have got the cushion afterwards or something.
Oh, right.
But I mean, Al's good pot, and Al could always pull it out when he needed to.
Yes.
And this is probably a best out of 3 or something or whatever. From what I remember, I don't. Well, I think I won it this year. Here I am playing some guy called Tim Legg on the next table. Yeah, there's Al saying something to Ronnie, probably rubbing it in a bit. I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I played Al or Ronnie in the final. I think. I mean, this could have been the year I played young Ryan Mercer in the final. You can probably see him in the far table playing that guy in the checkered shirt. I think I might have played him in the final. But then again, that would have been old rules. I might have played a guy called John Cooper anyway. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me babbling on. So yeah. What else can you say about this? And just say what comes to your head, Nick, about pool in these times.
Well, I think everyone's missing them, aren't they? I think people would like to play for different teams. I know people keep putting things on Facebook about making new teams all the time. Yeah,
well, that's the current 9 years on, and nobody's playing pool, obviously. So there's probably a lot of politics and banter going around, isn't there, about who's going to play for who when it starts up again? And
yes.
I mean,
I keep getting asked, you're going to put a new team in, Nick? Set your own team up. I said, well, I did say if we can get the players. Because I know Jeff wants to play on a Thursday again, because he keeps telling me.
Oh, has he text you or something, or?
No, when I walk the dog, I see him.
Oh, right.
Says, yeah.
Oh, still people in touch.
Yeah, because he lives in Hull now.
Got you. Well, yeah, Jeff would be able to do you a job. Quite hot and cold, but when he's going, he can certainly do a job for you. I mean, yeah, anyone listening to this, Nick Nick's Bridgewater team on a Monday night, and you're involved with the Thursday league as well, are you, Nick?
Yeah, yes. I know the landlord who's Phil would like to have another team. So anybody listening to this, let me know.
So what league would this be on a Thursday?
They would have to start with the bottom league, wouldn't they? So League 2.
So one of the Bridgewater team got promoted before lockdown, did they, into the middle division? So you're going to be in the next team starting off in Division 2, which is the bottom division.
If we can get the players, yeah.
I mean, I find that a very enjoyable division to play in when I've played in it.
Yes. It's more relaxed.
Absolutely, and you feel like you can really, no matter how strong your team is, you feel like you've got a chance, don't you?
Yeah, and you can rotate the squad if you've got enough players to do it.
Yeah, it's just one game for each player, 7 frames a night. But yeah, very. We're going to talk about past seasons, aren't we, Nick? And these as well. We can talk about a season where we won the first 3 or 4 games, and we were looking very sharp, weren't we?
Yeah, and then
from Warburgs.
Yes, and then 1 or 2 people fell out with other people, so they left, or people moved away because they had work.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the battle, isn't it? Keeping your team together.
Yes, because we had a few contractors in our team, didn't we? Who were good players, but then they moved back home. They were only working in Chester while they were doing their job.
Yeah. Well, Sean was one, and
and somebody else, but you never met that other person. His name was Darren.
There was some guy called Darren, and there was some guy who started off playing at Warburgs, and Chris, wasn't his name Chris? Little Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
He had back issues, didn't he? So he had to give up with his back.
Well, that's a shame because he was certainly on fire when we started that season.
He was a good player.
Not unlike Ronnie. Ronnie was playing for us that season, of course.
Yes.
And we've seen him come up short tonight, but the thing with Ronnie as well is that a lot of people can underestimate Ronnie. His cue in action is quite upright, and he doesn't look like the whiz kid that you'd expect to, like you can see on some of the tables at Sharks. But I mean, whether you underestimate Ronnie or not, you're in for a tough game. But I mean, Ronnie's certainly done a good job for us over the years when I've been playing with him, and you have as well, Nick.
Yeah, Ronnie we loved. Everybody, he was very popular in the team, wasn't he? And he was very popular in other teams as well.
Absolutely. He won an award in the Chester setup. I can't remember what the award was at the moment, but
wasn't it for being the oldest player in the league?
I think it was, yeah. And the guy who was playing, it was the biggest combined age ever to compete in a pool match. Ever, I think, since the records began in the Chester Pool League. So that's some accolade, but no doubt most popular player in the lower leagues would have been an award Ronnie would have got as well if I had one. And yeah, absolute luxury sometimes to have Ronnie playing with us. Always brought a smile and a laugh, and never lost his temper.
No.
Just went home and kicked the cat. So we'll just so this is just a quick insight about what we're going to be doing over the weeks. We're going to be looking at past tournaments. We're going to be doing longer ones than what we're doing tonight, and we're going to be rolling back the years because we can't roll forward at the moment, can we, Nick?
No, we can't.
No pool that's going on at the moment. So yeah, what we're going to do is going to do some more of these watch-alongs where we're going to talk about matches as they happen, and you'll be able to go onto YouTube and find some of these matches as well. But what you can do, of course, is you can just put your headphones on, shut down, and get yourself away from screens for a while and just listen to what we're talking about. as we take a trip down memory lane and we look into the future. So, any ideas about what you'll see when we're not going to comment? Well, you can if you want, about when things are going to start up again. But what sort of, Paul, probably from your Chesterley perspective, what can you see that will happen when things do start back up?
I think there'll be. This sounds horrible, but I think there'll be a lot of pubs teams will have to jump out of certain pubs because pubs will unfortunately probably have to close. So they'll probably have more. They'll probably. I can see it. I can see the being eventually make. Hopefully not, but eventually all pool games having to be played in Riley's.
Yeah, I think in the Monday League, when that was happening a couple of years ago, I think about 4 teams played at Riley's. 4 of the 7 teams in the league all played from Riley's or something like that. Yeah, Riley's is going to be good for business because you've got the students going in there. And yeah, I mean, you can probably see a lot of people will be in pubs when they can go in again and use them properly. But yeah, a lot of the damage might have been done in some of these places.
Yeah, and some of these landlords might not want a pool table in there anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, Chester is a big league, isn't it? You've got 3 divisions of 12 or something. So, I mean, despite the fact that you can't get around the table in some of the pubs, but I'm not going to take that as don't take that as a put off anybody who's listening. But it's very popular, isn't it, in Chester with the pool and the bagatelle. But yeah, if everyone wants to go in and dance, then the pool table's just going to get in the way, isn't it? If everyone wants to celebrate. But yeah. So yeah, any closing words, Nick, about your Bridgewater team or whatever you want to talk about?
Well, if people are interested in maybe join, make it want to play on a Thursday and want to play if I do get want to play for me, you can find me on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, you can comment on the YouTube link or something or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
yeah, get in touch with us.
Yes.
Okay, so what we plan to do is in about 10 days' time, we're going to start up a full length one of these, which will be. Is 1.5 hours okay for you, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, something between an hour and an hour and a half. We can split different tournaments into more than one section if we need to. And yeah, hopefully give you something to listen to and hopefully bring back some exciting memories and give you some excitement about what things will be like when they start up again. So I've been Andy Jackson, and with me has been Nick Allen. Thank you very much, Nick.
Yes, okay.
Bye for now, everybody.
Bye.